Alright guys, how many servings of fruits and veggies do you have on a daily basis? Do you have one, maybe two? What do you think constitutes a full serving of fruit and veggies? Now, I wanted to do a video to bring to your attention how much is in one serving of fruit and veggie, and to bring to light that you most likely are not eating enough unless you are well aware of serving sizes when it comes to fruits and veggies. A lot of people drastically overestimate their fruit and veggie consumption, and it's to favor their own perception of what they're actually eating. They feel like they're eating more, or they want to think they're eating more, so they say, yeah, I had a salad that was 2 servings of veggies right there, or I had an apple, it's a serving of fruit. Well, let's go ahead and take a look, guys, at what exactly is a full serving of fruit and veggies. Alright, so I have a scale over here. Now I'm going to have a second camera that's going to give you guys a bird's eye view here of what exactly I'm doing so you can see. But what I want to do is measure out for you what I have personally on a daily basis. And this is usually between 2 to 3 servings of veggies at least, and usually 2 to 3 servings of fruit at least on a daily basis. Alright, so I have my scale zeroed out there, and we're going to go for the first serving of veggies here. Now this is going to be spinach, and this is going to go in my morning shake. So this is, let's see, we have about 70 grams here. And then to make a full serving on something like a veggie, like a spinach, we just go off of the serving size on the box, which is 85 grams or 3 ounces. Alright, so that was 70 grams. Here we go. So 70 plus 18, we have 88 grams right here of spinach. Alright, this is a good amount of spinach right here, but we're just getting started because that's just 1 serving of vegetables. So what are we going to do? We are going to have another one. So 64. All right. Here it is, guys. Roughly 2 servings of vegetables right here. Now I commend the human being who literally consumes this much spinach on a daily basis without having to blend it. I use a blender. My Vitamix is my saving grace when it comes to fruit and veggie intake, and I almost find it impossible otherwise to get that much fruit and veggie intake on a sustainable, consistent daily basis. Alright, so we have 2 servings here of our spinach. I'm going to go ahead and cut open our broccoli bag and we can measure that out. Now broccoli is the same equivalent as spinach when it comes to the serving size and weight. So it's going to be about 85 grams. So it's a little bit easier to weigh out. Here is about 85 grams of broccoli. We got some big heads there. So we're going to double that as well because I have 2 veggie shakes on a daily basis. So here we go. This is roughly 2 servings of broccoli here. Much more reasonable to eat that much broccoli. Alright, but keep in mind, I'm looking for consistent, sustainable. So I better be able to eat this on a daily basis. We're going to move over to strawberries. Now when it comes to how much do I consider 1 serving of fruit, minimum for me is usually about 100 grams. If it's 100 grams, I'm happy with it. I'll consider it, in my book, a serving. Much easier to go off of that than, say, a small banana or a small apple. Too subjective for me. This will be a little bit over 100 grams here. So here we go. I would consider that personally a serving of fruit. We'll go ahead and double that because I have 2 shakes on a daily basis. So just so you guys get a realistic idea of what I'm really consuming here, let's do that. So we have our strawberries, and then we have over here, we're going to do some asparagus as well. I'm a big fan of asparagus. Asparagus is the one vegetable I will do my best to consume, eat it. Everything else I put in my shakes. Like I said, if you actually have enough time and energy to sit and eat this much food, more power to you, but making fruit and veggie shakes is always a much easier idea. So I suggest that for my clients as well as anybody who is just trying to fit in their fruit and veggie intake in a realistic manner. So we're going to go for another 85 grams here. A little over. Much better. Alright, so now we're looking at a more realistic picture of fruit and veggie intake on a daily basis. 2 servings of spinach, 2 servings of broccoli, a serving of asparagus. That's 2, 2, and 1. That's 5 servings of vegetables alone. Now you want to talk about getting your fiber intake in. This is how you do it in a healthy, sustainable manner. Not only do you get your fiber in, but you also get your micronutrient intake in, which is important. Your vitamins. Okay. How much vitamin C is in 4 ounces of chicken? None. How much vitamin C is in 3 ounces of spinach? A lot more. So that's how I look at fruits and veggies like this. Now we only have, though, 2 servings of fruit. That's not nearly enough. So might get a little bit messy here, but I use frozen fruit for my shakes. Let me give you guys an example of how that looks. Do another 100 grams here. And I like to double that because I have 2 shakes. It's like a full bowl of cereal here, but dried blueberries. So here we go. We have that fruit bowl, and I'm not going to dump it out because they're frozen. I want to dump them back in the bag and use them again. So this here is a pretty good idea of 1 full day's worth of fruit and veggie intake. Now again, take a look at the sheer volume of this much food and ask yourself, am I really eating that much fruit and veggie? All right, am I getting my daily intake in, or am I skimming by with maybe a little bit? Maybe I'm just having this much spinach. All right, and I feel like, to get my spinach, and it took me a while to chew, it's got to be a serving. Right? That's what most people do. If they don't weigh out their food, they are drastically off in terms of their overall macronutrient consumption and calculation. So weigh out your food. That's how you make it happen. This is a lot of fruit and veggies on a daily basis. If you don't blend it, good luck eating it. I'm sure you could find a way. I just find it easier personally to blend. All right. So again, ask yourself, am I eating enough? And if not, how can I make it happen? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps. Just wanted to give you an insight into something as simple as fruit and veggie intake. Take care, guys.